good day, beautiful, bountiful, beloved, immortal beings, and good-looking people. You'll be good-looking, always looking for and finding the good. You found good in abundance because you tuned in consciously and conscientiously to Eye on Las Vegas with your home host, Barry Shore, the ambassador of joy. Notice I didn't say the ambassador of joy. The ambassador of joy. And you tuned into the show for one reason only. It's the best reason in the whole world, because you care the most, the entire world, about you. Y-O-U. And that's great, because when you become the best you make the world a better place. You build more bridges of harmony. You create more joy, happiness, peace, and love. And you're going to be filled with love today, because you're about to meet one of the more dynamic people you've ever experienced in your life. Before we bring on amazing Henrik, I just want to make mention. So this is one of the two podcasts that we have. We have The Joy of Living with your home host, Barry Shore. We have Eye on Las Vegas. Whenever I mention these two words, because I live now just outside of Las Vegas, whenever I mention Las Vegas, people open up their eyes, lean in, ears open, say, tell me more. Because Las Vegas is not just about gambling and sex. Okay, it has that. It's about energy, about insight, about bringing things to the market, making life better. That's the essence of the American experience, of Las Vegas experience. Let me tell you one little data point that will really make your head spin, because it's so much fun. If you take the entire population of New York City, everybody around it, the entire population of Chicago and everybody around it, the entire population of Los Angeles and all the millions of people around it, add in the entire population of the state of Florida, it doesn't add up to the number of people who come to Las Vegas in a given year. 41 plus million people come to Las Vegas in a year. Why? Because it's the land of excitement, of opportunity. And there's nobody at the moment that I want to share with you that expresses opportunity, excitement, enthusiasm, and a breakthrough than wonderful, fabulous Henrik. Henrik, please say hello to 521,917 people around the world.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing amazing today.
Well, we are, because you're here. And those of you who don't get it, if you're looking at Henrik, you see a Norseman, a Viking. It is true, because he lives in Finland. And behind him, you see things, and there should be polar bears. By the way, don't you have polar bears walking down the street, Henrik, where you live? Don't you have that? I mean, it's Finland.
That was actually the joke that I went on stage in front of thousands of people when I was 15 years old. And that was only to win a trip to France, because we had schools that were doing a project. And the qualification was that you had got on a stage and speaking English. That's actually my third language. And that qualified most of the people. And yes, everybody thinks that we are so far up north that we have polar bears walking here on the streets. So when you can imagine that, of course, when everybody else won the trip, who they put on stage to talk for the whole trip in France. But we actually edited polar bears in the parking lot, and people believed it.
Why not? Well, the good news is that in Alaska, which is the northernmost state in the United States of America, we do have big moose that walk down the streets of the cities in Alaska. So, okay, polar bears, why not? The real interesting thing, though, for me, is Henrik says he speaks a number of languages: Finnish, Swedish, a bit of German, some French, and English very, very well. And we're so happy to have him here, because he is doing something, we call him the tip of the spear. He is really bringing about a revolution in network marketing. And it's a confluence of two great, enormous rivers of opportunity that are happening right now. I wanted to speak about it. And of course, one of them, you can't have any conversation anywhere in the world today without mentioning two letters: AI. Now, I'm going to tell everybody up front, people who listen to me for a while already know that Barry Shore says AI stands for always improving. That's what AI really is. However, people use it as artificial intelligence such. What Henrik is doing is he's using AI to enable people who even have a thought that they can't succeed in network marketing. He's showing them with AI that everybody can succeed beyond their dreams. Am I right on that, Henrik?
Yes, sir. As we spoke earlier, I want to break down to people that about 4 years ago, my dear friend George Madu, that is the founder and CEO of the Network Marketing Magazine. I was about to help George back then. Unfortunately, he got sick 2 years ago, but I was about to help him to really expand in Europe, and especially in the Scandinavia. And my other dear friend that I think our listeners know very well as Big Al, when I was talking to Tom and mentioning that I am on a mission to reverse the thinking of network marketing and how people actually think about it in the world and the whole industry. And Tom was laughing at me and he said, well, boy, you stepped in some pretty big boots. And then yeah. And the thing is that the past year, actually 15 months, I have gone through numerous amount of surgeries. I have actually gone through 3 shoulder surgeries. Hopefully they fix it soon so I could get back, because I have been an athlete my whole life. So I thought that I would be back training by January, but actually 16th of January this year, I had my 3rd surgery. And I'm still sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night due to the pain. And I never thought about building an academy. What I actually started building was for my own people, my dear people and leaders and other. I started building an AI program. I just wanted to build them a AI program. And I started actually brainstorming with my AI agent during my sleepless nights. And I was planning, okay, I'm going to be challenging them, that I'm building a 90-day challenge for them. And that started developing. And a couple of weeks later, I am building a whole academy. And I have 2 independent AI agents doing deep market research, finding out I have the world's first AI-powered leadership academy for network marketers.
Okay, let's unpack a few things. So we have, again, worldwide audience. And there are 3 things I want to bring up. One of them is that you see what happens with a human being who is driven and has a mission. It doesn't matter that he's in pain. It doesn't matter that they can't sleep very much. What he does is he uses those situations for advantage, not for himself, for others. See, the genius of mission and the genius of network marketing is that it's built on service to others. Because Henrik knows, Barry knows, and the people who listen are beginning to understand that what we call the American mindset. You don't have to live in America to have the American mindset. The American mindset is that in business, spelled B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S, the U comes before the I. When you help others succeed, by definition, you'll always be taken care of. So here he is. Henrik is on this mission to understand that AI is either going to destroy your network marketing business or build it in such a way that it will exceed your wildest dream. Is that correct, Henrik?
Yes, it is, because there's many unique things. And I would say that all my trainings have spoken for themselves, especially I am, after this interview later tonight here, I am doing my final session of a corporate training that I'm doing for one company. I'm tailor make every single, my corporate training is not off the shelf training. It's for every single network marketing or company, a unique training. So everything fits, every prompt, everything, and the worksheets I give afterwards, everything fits their business, service, their niche. And I would say the biggest and best probably feedback I'm getting is that most of the people have been on my corporate training are women in their late 50s and early 70s. They are not having huge technical skills. They don't know anything about coding. And some even are challenged to just get on a Zoom call. And the feedback I've been getting is that I teach in a way that everything is so easy to understand. They have never even thought about how easy actually team building and AI and how you combine them. That many people are scared about new things. We're always scared about when we start something new. I was even a bit skeptical when I started with AI, but getting an understanding and the way I'm teaching how to utilize AI, it's not a magic wand that I know some people think that, all right, if I start using AI, suddenly 20,000 people will sign up for my business so I can lift my feet on the table and enjoy life. No,
Right.
it's not like that.
Okay, let's unpack a few things here because, again, I want everything about Henrik and Polar Leadership Academy is in the show notes. You don't have to write anything down. And the reason we record this, is so that the winners who are listening, the winners will go back and listen again at their own pace. And the real winners will listen a third time. When you listen to this the third time, by definition, you get a certificate. You are a certified winner, which means you can do anything that you want. So here's what we have. We have this man who is a martial artist for decades, suffering pain because of shoulder injuries and others. And he is not only delving into AI and its possibilities, and by the way, just everybody needs to know, wherever you are in AI right now is the beginning of the beginning of the beginning. You're not even at the threshold of the mansion. You hear that? You're not even ready to knock on the door. Whatever you're doing, even if you know all of this stuff and you're using it, when you talk about AI agents and such, it's all there for one reason only, to serve you. The genius, what I love so much about Henrik, and what I like so much, by the way, about network marketing done well, is that, again, it's designed only to be of benefit. That is its whole mission. Is that correct? Fair to say, Henrik?
Yes, I would say that because I am taking both aspects to a level of basic understanding. And even back in the days, I was for a decade in the blockchain and crypto world. And back then already, I taught myself a technique. I started using a technique that I can explain even to my youngest daughter that she would understand. And that's the technique when I was teaching over 200 moderators how to talk to people. I have not needed to kick out any spam or scammer a single time. I'm able to talk to them, drown them with love, and they end up leaving and blocking me. That's what I call a skill set. And also, and that's what I try to teach.
That's what he is replicating, a proven process, proven. Now, I will tell you, we have people who love our show, sponsors, and we wouldn't have them on if we didn't think they're worthy of your time and attention. We vet them first. We'll be right back with more Henrik. You must not go away because this is riveting and it will make you a lot of money and make you more happy. Don't go away. Be right back.
Hey, quick pause. If something you just heard made you stop and think, don't let that moment pass. Because that shift, that awareness, is the doorway to real joy. Barry Shore has put together a free ebook with simple, powerful strategies to help you live in joy every day. Go to barryshore.com and download your free copy now, because one small shift can change everything.
Good day. Beautiful, bountiful, beloved, immortal beings, and good-looking people. Maybe good-looking, so always looking for and finding the good. We found good in abundance. His name is Henrik. Our cup runneth over with good. He's looking at something amazing. He understands that AI will do something with network marketing. It will either destroy it or enable it to rise up like a phoenix and be bigger than it's ever been before, because again, it's there for service. Now, I'm going to ask you the simplest question of all, Henrik. Why do so many people quit? I don't even like using the word. Why do people give up?
I would say many people give up because they don't have a system. Very simply, a system works and a system duplicates. When you have a simple system that you can give people, that's when you create duplication. Because if you are trying to recruit 100 people, anybody with a pulse, and try to get them to be the used car salesman, people will run away. Very easy. Basics what I start teaching, and what I tell every single person I enroll. I talk about enrollment, and that comes from my own mentor, Russ Devan, that has for the past 36 years taught enrollment instead of recruitment. So this is a phrase that pretty much I base the whole academy around. This is a phrase that I base the whole academy. Think about this. If Apple needs a new board of directors, do you think they send somebody on the street to try to sign up anybody with a pulse? 100 people off the street, anybody with a pulse. And as soon as they sign up, they start pushing them. They motivate them. You have to do something because you signed up. No, Apple would never, or any big corporation would never force 100 people who just sign up to do something. And that's why most people are gone in the first 30 days. You building a business, you have the possibility to choose your board of directors, who you're going to be working with. Why don't you choose carefully? Because I would say everybody talks about network marketing is a numbers game. No, I don't see it like a numbers game. But here's a proven system. I'm teaching people to go and search for 5 key leaders, your board of directors. That's where you spend your time. You don't want to be spending time 20, 30 people, because in the end, everybody successful in network marketing knows it comes down between 5 and 10 people who are really the runners, who's really going to be building. Why don't you choose them and focus on them? Because when you have those key leaders, I don't have to call a single of my leaders asking, how many people have you reached out? How many have you called? Have you recruited somebody? No. We have a good relationship with my key leaders. Organizations build. They know I'm here. Anytime they need me, they pick up the phone, they call me. And I need to get them started. After that, we have constantly, we're talking on the phone, we have Zoom meetings, and I would say that's a lot more fun, because if you are trying to make more time and money, well, you're consuming a lot more time and energy trying to motivate 30 people that don't want to be there in the first place, that was never open to the opportunity, instead of you picking 5 people who actually want to be there. They are coachable. And when you have a clear system to give them, their journey is a lot easier, a lot more fun, and it's actually saving you time.
Okay, let's unpack a few things here. Because the genius of why Henrik is here is because he's given you already insights that should be enabling you, wherever you are in the world, to apply this in your world. You don't have to be in network marketing. You can be doing anything that you really want. And that's a key issue. Do what you want. Make sure that you're working with a core group, people that care about you and you care about them. It's more difficult to handle any more than 5 people, maximum 10, when you get really good. If you can work with, when you can work with 5 people who want to be with you, who understand vision, who understand mission. By definition, you cannot do anything but succeed. Impossible. But when you're working with a proven system, listen to what Henrik said, system. Simple systems work. They always have. They always will. Now, with AI, they can become accelerated. You can learn faster, better, less expensively. And guess what happens? The result is you're happier, you're healthier and wealthier. So there is a numbers game. The number's 5. That's it. If you try and recruit, wow, we're going to get 50, 100, 200, 500,000. Hello, 5 key people. We used to call them thanes. You know that word thane?
Yeah.
That's a Scandinavian term for meaning a prince or a king and such. So there you have. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying, that is actually a proven system that with 5 key leaders becomes 25, becomes 125. That actually is a proven system to produce 1.9 million a month in sales in 9 months. Not working years, not trying to dragging, kicking, screaming, and motivating and forcing people, but how easy it is when you find the right people. I promise you will find the right people. Like I have my key leaders. Not all of them are men. I have women too. But for example, the men that we call each other, they are like brothers. And they have sent me years ago messages. It's like locking arms. It's not about the opportunity. It's about the people. Regardless if the opportunity would go away, the company go bankrupt, whatever happens, it's not about the opportunity. It's about the people. They don't blame me. They understand what they're getting into. Even if something would go bad, they don't blame me. Then we start looking for another opportunity. And these people have been with me over a decade.
Okay, this is so empowering. The reason, again, that we are here on in Las Vegas, because Las Vegas equals opportunity. Las Vegas is a place of excitement. Las Vegas today is the center of sports. It's the center of innovation. It is a place where things are happening. The desert is blooming, and it's wonderful. And I want to emphasize 2 things that Henrik just mentioned. When you are able to attract, now this is an important word, attract 5 key people in your organization. He didn't say run after them, chase and this and that. Okay, initially you may have. What you want to do is you want to attract people who understand that together everyone achieves miracles. That's what team stands for. Together everyone achieves miracles. It's not about the thing, the opportunity, the whiz-bang widget. It's about people. People make all the difference. The genius of network marketing done well is, as Russ has taught me, as Henrik is sharing with everybody today, is that people make the difference. AI, therefore, stands for always improving working relationships with people. When that happens, by definition, you cannot fail. Impossible. It's literally a law of the universe. Isn't that right, Henrik?
Yeah, I would say that, because here's one basic thing I would immediately say to people, because some people have a thinking when they come into my academy or any class that I'm teaching, I'm hosting a webinar, anything, that when they just implement the AI right, finally they're gonna be having 20,000 people coming in, that it's a magic wand that you just swap and after that everything. No, I'm actually teaching people from the basic that it's a thinking partner. And that's where I start with the people, that you have to think that this is an assistant. If you go today and hire an assistant, you can't expect the assistant to know everything about you on the first day. she or he does not know what are you doing, who are you, what is a business, how do you like to sound, what can be said publicly, what cannot be said publicly, what are the goals for the next 12 months. You have to start treating it like an assistant. And that's from the basics how I'm actually teaching people, that you are more like brainstorming, because you have now an assistant that has an IQ of 220. Utilize that. Instead of many people I know, they create a funny memes and pictures with ChatGPT or any other tools, but you can do so much more. But at the same time, so many people are scared about AI that what if it goes rogue? And that's where I usually say, especially people understand who are in crypto, you're not giving out your seed phrase. You're not giving your recovery phrase. You're not giving the keys to the castle. So you don't have to be afraid, because it will learn what you teach it. It's like your assistant. You're not giving your Visa card and your internet banking logins on the first day to her. You're building slowly, because you are going to be learning, both of you. It's a two-way learning street. And I am still learning, because the technology is going so fast. It feels like every 4 weeks we're getting some kind of new upgrades, and everybody knows who's working with me. I'm telling them, hey, I need to first look at these things. I need to test out myself before I'm even able to explain to you and teach you. So yeah, something that was there a month ago can be now already that we are so far ahead. But people understanding that it's a constant learning. Both you are teaching your AI tool about you, but you're also learning. And when that constant learning stream goes both ways, that's where the magic happens.
Okay, let's talk about magic, because again, everything is in the show notes. You do want to avail yourself of the opportunity. This is the opportunity. It's called Polar Leadership Academy. I'm going to emphasize not polar, that's just a geographic location. Academy, it's very nice, a place where you study. It's the L word. Now, we always talk about the L word as love, which it is. Love stands for living on vibrant energy. It's about leadership. Every being becoming a leader in your world. Am I right on this, Henrik? Isn't that what's happening here, is that people are growing, always improving. That's AI, and becoming a leader in their own world, whether it's your family, your relationships with people that you work with, people who become your clients, everybody you know. And what happens when you are a leader in your world, life becomes better. We call it play ball. What does play ball mean? Ball stands for be a lifelong learner. Henrik,
Yes.
by the way, I created an acronym for your name. May I share it with you?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, Henrik, Henrik. Happily enhancing networking, remaking insights kinetically.
Oh, wow. Love that one. Actually, I'm going to say that Polar for me is not just the destination. It's actually something I built, because when I was thinking about the name, I had gone through probably a couple of hundred names before I really found the Polar Leadership Academy, because there are other businesses up here that probably people know by four-wheel drives or sports watches, that Polar and Polaris. So I needed to be careful there. But everything you see in the logo, it's not just where I'm coming from. We have the Nordic Lights. I have 20 years worked as a security guard and security manager on cruise ships between multiple countries. So the Polar Star is actually navigational. And everything from the colors, the blue is from deep leadership. North Star is navigational, both in business and in leadership. You need a path. So I actually built something for the whole Polar that's called the Polar Method, The P stands for purpose, clarifying your direction and priorities. The O is organization, build systems and workflows. Then we have L, leadership. Yes, develop decision making and team guidance. Then we have A, no surprise, AI as a thinking partner and operational. And then R is for results.
I am just so delighted, honored, happy, humbled that you're here with us today. I'm loath to say these words. We're coming at a close on our time together for this session. I have 3 quick questions for you. Henrik, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Number 1, will you come back again?
Yes, sir. Definitely I will come back.
Number 2, thank you. Henrik, what is your most fervent desire?
I would probably say that I love coaching and teaching. I love people. I love coaching and teaching. That's actually my passion. So I'm going to be standing by the words I said almost 4 or 5 years ago, that I'm out there to change the thinking that people have about the whole network marketing industry. Everybody is so afraid. It's this pyramid scheme that and when people enter and they get these old mentalities that you need to recruit, you need to make this list about 100 people, your cold market, your warm market, these old acronyms. I'm about to change that. And I'm think my goal that I've set with my academy is to change the thinking of the whole industry. And that's what I'm aiming for.
It's called a shift in perspective. You got to keep your F in place or the other stuff happens. Shift perspective. Okay, number 3, wonderful Henrik, may I give you a hug in front of 524,811 people around the world?
Hey, I'm a big hugger anytime.
Okay.
Anytime you can hug me.
HUG stands for heartfelt, unlimited giving. Here we come. 1, 2, 3. And you're listening to Eye on Las Vegas with wonderful Henrik and the ambassador of joy, Barry Shaw. I'm going to emphasize again, this show is not about Henrik, great guy that he is, or about Barry, fabulous fellow. It's about you. Y-O-U, you becoming the best you, because when you are the best you build more bridges of harmony, create more joy, happiness, peace, and love in the world. So a blessing from Henrik and Barry. Go forth, live exuberantly, spread the seeds of joy, happiness, peace, and love. Go mad, go make a difference. Henrik, don't go away.